What's up, guys? Angel Perfect TV Killer back with another action figure review, and today we're gonna take a look at the Marvel Legends Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest 60th Anniversary 2-pack with Grey Hulk and Dr. Bruce Banner. Man, am I excited to review this, man. I've been waiting for a while for this, and I finally got it in hand, man. Not only do we get a freaking awesome looking Grey Hulk with amazing head sculpt and a different upper body, finally something a little new with this body mode, man, but we get a good looking Bruce Banner. Now, I do not have a Bruce Banner in my collection whatsoever, so this Bruce Banner is completely new to me. So and I am hella excited for that Bruce Banner. I can't wait to open this up. So enough, I don't want to talk too much about the box. I really want to get this out of the box and get right into it. So let's just take a quick look at the box. Here in the front, obviously, we get the pictures of the figures itself, of the Hulk and Bruce Banner. We have the nice artwork on the back right there of the first appearance of the Hulk in the comics. Here in the side, we have once again a picture of the figure itself, Bruce Banner standing in front of the Hulk. Really nice there. In the back, same thing, pictures of the figures, different pose for the Hulk, showing the accessories right there, what he comes with. That's one badass looking head sculpt though, man. Holy shit. And here on the other side, we do have a picture, artwork of the cover of the first issue of the Hulk ever. Well, with obviously different color scheme. Obviously the original one was Hulk with just wearing all gray and Bruce Banner wearing, you know, different color clothing. So just to show the same colors as the figure. So that's pretty nice. But yeah, that's your basic box right there. Let's crack this thing open and let's take a look what's inside. And here we have the Hulk and Dr. Bruce Banner out of the package. And man, do I have to say, these two figures look freaking amazing, and Bruce Banner can barely stand, man. That's the only complaint I have about this figure right off the back. Bruce Banner is a pain in the butt to stand. But besides that, he is a great looking Bruce Banner. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I do not have no other Bruce Banner in my collection. So this is amazing to have my first Bruce Banner into the collection. So out of the way, let's take out, you know, the main guy out of the way first. The reason why we bought this 2-pack, right? Let's take a closer look of Bruce Banner here. And you can already see that I have one his only accessory he comes with, and that is his glasses, man. And I gotta say, man, these fit on pretty freaking well. And do I have to say, it stays on really freaking well. So that's pretty cool. But let's take off the glasses real quick. Take a look at his face right there. Pretty nice looking Bruce Banner. Like that. Got the nice brown hair. You can see his trench coat right here. Well, his lab coat, excuse me. Got his tie right there. Got the orange shirt. His blue jeans. I mean, not a lot to look at. Got his brown shoes right there. Really, can't barely see that. Let me focus. There you go. His brown shoes right there. Once again, the lab coat. The paint, obviously, is bland. Not a lot of shading on this guy. But pretty nice looking Bruce Banner. I dig it. Got that nice face sculpt on there. I will have to say, man, I was thinking about this a lot when I was taking a look at this Bruce Banner. I wish they could have had us have a choice to either have him with the lab coat or with the lab coat. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
No, Angel, I don't know what you're saying. You said the same thing
Mr.
twice.
Fantastic
With
here.
or without
There
the
goes
lab
Bruce
coat
Banner.
is
That's
what I
what I was
meant to
talking about.
say.
It is
Sorry.
a pain in the ass
Continue
to
with the
keep this
video.
guy standing. That is one of my only gripes with this guy. Let's just stand him there real quick. Look at Mr. Fantastic here. We had the options to actually take off his arms and take off the lab coat and put on his, regular arms to match his entire suit. See, they could have done that with Bruce Banner and given us a nice, just have on a regular shirt on. Because, we do have, of all the Bruce Banner throughout the years, he always had the lab coat on. And I thought it would have been cool if we would have had that choice. You know what I'm saying? Because, having Bruce Banner with the lab coat all the time, especially for people that want to take photographs with Bruce Banner, just, walking, down the street, of course, him alone and whatnot. Kind of sucks that we are stuck with the lab coat, but other than that, I mean, the figure looks great. I mean, it's Bruce Banner. I mean, what else do you want? I mean, he looks really nice. I dig it a lot. Now, for articulation, his head does go up that far. Does look down pretty great. Looks down all the way. His arms go about, not so high, goes up about that far. Got the bicep swivel, the double jointed elbows right there, the swivel on the hand. Of course, you can bend it as well. Got that ab crunch right there, can go that far. Of course, the lab coat will look kind of weird going back like that. Does have that waist swivel. He could kick up that far and back none, because again, the lab coat will get in the way of articulation. He does have the double jointed knees and does not swivel on the shoe, but does have some really nice ankle pivot and goes down about that far and goes up nothing. Does not go up at all, which is probably one of the reasons why he can't freaking stand well. But articulation, your standard Marvel Legends, pretty nice. And once again, for accessories, I did mention his only accessory is the glasses, which I'm actually gonna put back on right now. There he is with the glasses. Pretty nice. That looks hella sick, man. They done the glasses pretty well, and it doesn't fall off, which I really love. You won't lose these suckers. You won't lose these, because they're pretty on. They're on there pretty good. So that's pretty good. So Bruce Banner, standard body, standard articulation. Paint, not gonna get much. It is Bruce Banner. Standard human being. Weak human. So says the Hulk. So let's put Bruce Banner on the side. We don't need to talk about that little man anymore. Let's bring in the real reason why we all got this 2-pack. And that is the Gray Hulk. Now, for the Gray Hulk, obviously, we had other versions of this body, of course, like this Gray Hulk and the 80th anniversary Hulk. They all share the exact same body, the exact same articulation. But this Hulk does come with something unique, and that is the upper body. Instead of it being super shredded like these two right here, he does have more. Let's take off his shirt so you guys can see better. The ripped up orange shirt. He has more of a smoother chest. more bulkier than shredded. And man, I have to say, I really dig this look a lot more on the Hulk. I feel like Hulk should be more bulkier than he is shredded. Of course, he's gonna have the abs, his arms, the veins, and all that, but he should be more of a bulkier character than a shredded character. So I really dig that they did that. I think the back might be the same as the other Hulks. Oh no, never mind. It is more smoother. You can tell that the backs on these guys are more shredded looking. So yeah, even the back looks smoother. Oh, except of the butterfly joint side. I think they kept the same butterfly joint muscles. So yeah, that's the only thing they kept the same. But none than that, everything looks smooth. Well, on the chest and up, but everything chest ab down, everything is the same. But the only difference we do get is the upper chest area in the back looking more smoother, bulkier than shredded. So that's sick. And man, this head sculpt, man, holy shit. I think this is my favorite head sculpt Hasbro has given us for the Hulk, man. 100%. And the other thing is, the head on the Hulk, on the gray Hulk here, is much bigger than the other Hulks we gotten. Like these two, these heads are a bit smaller, but this head is a bit bigger, which I kind of like more because it's more proportioned to the body. So I really do dig that a lot, man. Let's take a closer look on that head sculpt, man, because holy shit, this looks hella sick, man. And especially the hair, you got that nice blue shades going around the hair, which looks really freaking nice. Man, look at that mean look. It does look like Hulk is looking up. Well, actually, he is looking up. The eyes are definitely looking up. I don't know who he'll look up to. Everybody's smaller than him. But it will look nice if you have the head tilted down like that. Now he's looking straight at you. Mean mugging you. Look at that. Ooh, that looks hella sick right there. Man. But for the paint job, just your standard, just plain gray. He does have some shading around the body, which you probably can't tell too much by the on the camera, but his body is a nice gray, but you can tell by the chest and around the abs. I think they have it some of the arms too. He has more of that lighter gray color going on around him. So he does have a bit of shading going around. Not super noticeable, but it is there. So you got, your regular, gray, but you do have some places where they have that nice, lighter gray pop. So it does make the figure pop a lot more. So I really do dig that as well. You go down to the pants. Obviously, you got your nice standard blue ripped up pants. Not shading at all. You just get that got that nice light blue color going around. Excuse my freaking English. Got that nice rips. Obviously, the same as the other Hulks. So yeah, I mean, not a lot to talk about when it comes to paint and all that. Because obviously, we do get the same sculpt as the other Hulks. If you guys want to see the difference between these two guys right here, obviously this guy has more shading going around, but only in the chest area. But man, this gray Hulk is superior to me. Even though this guy got more of a, darker grays, got some shading in the chest. The head sculpt looks sick on this one, but I think this is my favorite gray Hulk ever, man. I think this is fucking sick. So, to me, I don't know if you guys think the same, but I think this is worth picking up the 2-pack for this Hulk, because the head sculpt and the little difference in the upper body, I think is worth it, man. This is a sick looking figure. And for accessories for this guy, you're not going to get too much. You're just going to get, obviously, the ripped orange shirt, you know, the same as the other Hulks. Like, you know, Green Hulk over here got the white ripped shirt, and then, you know, the other gray, obviously the orange, almost same thing. And you get a pipe that was crushed by his hands, and once again came the same as the other Hulks. I think what other two Hulks came with this, and the gray Hulk obviously came with it as well, but a different color. This one does have a nice metallic color with a tint of green. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but it definitely has that little bit of green going around it, but I don't think you guys be able to see it on camera. But if you guys can, that'd be sick. But I can definitely see it. But yeah, not a lot to talk about. And obviously your two open hands right here, and another head sculpt, and this is more of a calmer face. So let's get this head sculpt out of the way. Let's take off the shirt, make things less difficult. Pop that in there, and man, look at that head sculpt. Holy shit, that looks really freaking nice right there. Nice head sculpt. Really like that calm look. Hulk's playing no games. He never looks happy. Let's get a closer look on it, shall we? Look at that. Oof. Jesus. And look at those green eyes. Looks really nice. And obviously the same blue going around the hair. So yeah, man, that's hella freaking sick. And for articulation, I mean, the articulation's the exact same thing as the other Hulks, but obviously we're gonna go through it for the sake of the video. So the head does look up, well, only a little bit, almost barely. The head does look down all the way, which makes sense. You gotta look down on his puny humans. And his arms goes up about that far, not too far, but almost straight. Does have the butterfly joints, the same as the other Hulks. Goes all the way back like that, which is sick. But unfortunately, it still doesn't go all the way forward. We're still gonna get that. You still can't thunderclap with the Hulk. You still can't, unfortunately. But still, that's all right. I think it would have ruined the sculpt a little bit anyways. So kind of thankful they didn't do it. They probably would have messed up the sculpt a bit. He does have that nice ab swivel going on, so you get nice free movement going there. Does go back that far and forward that far. Not a lot of forward and back, but you know, good enough for a big guy that he is. He does kick up that far and back almost, literally barely. Got your double jointed knees right there. Does have a nice ankle pivot, and he does not swivel, but he does have the ankle pivot and does go down and up that far. So yeah, articulation, obviously the exact same thing as the other Hulks, but man, do I have to say, I mean, the head sculpt and the different upper body sculpt makes it worth it for this 2-pack. And not gonna lie, man, this Bruce Banner is not all that bad, besides him freaking being a pain in the butt to stand. He is a pretty nice looking Bruce Banner, and I think this 2-pack is definitely worth it. And before I end the video, let's do a quick size comparisons. I'm just gonna end up throwing characters in here. Here they are next to the 2-pack Spider-Man right here. Here he is. Here they are next to the Marvel Legends Thor. Actually, let's stand Hulk a little taller. Oh, these two are about to bust their asses. Let me just put these down real quick. Put Hulk a little bit more straight up. He was a little bit more crouched over. Gotta show his, full height, man. Size comparisons. Gotta make sure they're fully stand right there. Okay, here he is next to Thor. Here he is next to a Mescal Wolverine. Oh, poor Bruce Banner, almost forgot about him. All right, there he is. There they are next to Thor and Wolverine. Here they are next to Mr. Fantastic. Put him on the light right here so you guys can see him. Here they are next to the Blob. Let's move the Hulk a little bit more here so we can get this big dude into the camera. The Blob is definitely shorter than the Hulk. Definitely makes sense. Here he is. Here they are next to another Gray Hulk from another company, of course, which was Toy Biz. Here they are next to the Toy Biz Gray Hulk, which is still a really good Gray Hulk for its time, man. Before these other Gray Hulks came out, to me, this was one of the best Gray Hulks ever fucking made. But obviously, through time, that role tends to fade away, unfortunately. But still, I think this was still a great, and still is a nice Gray Hulk figure, but through time, we just get better figures. Here he is next to the Toy Biz Abomination, which is, in my opinion, you guys can argue me all you guys want. Like, this is the best Abomination figure still. Like, all the Toy Biz, all the Hasbro Abominations are just way too freaking small, especially for this Hulk build right here. Like, this Abomination right here is still kind of small for the Hulk. I mean, the Abomination should be way bigger than the Hulk. And the new Hasbro's Abominations do not give it justice, unfortunately. But there you guys have it. The Abomination right there. And here they are next to the 2-pack Juggernaut. There he is. So yeah, those were size comparisons, a quick size comparisons. But yeah, there you guys have it. That was my review of the 2-pack Gray Hulk and Dr. Bruce Banner. Of course, the Avengers 60 years of Earth's Mightiest anniversary. So in my opinion, guys, I mean, you probably have like a lot of Hulk figures in your collections. You guys probably have this Gray Hulk right here in your collection, but honestly, he's definitely worth picking up. And for the Bruce Banner, man, I mean, like I said, never had a Bruce Banner in my collection, so this 2-pack was highly worth it for me, at least. But hope you guys end up picking up as well. I mean, it's a dope-ass 2-pack. The Hulk right here looks extremely sick. The head sculpts are freaking phenomenal. But yeah, that was my review, guys. And I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next. Peace.